as the score is still 0-0 to start the second quarter, as now Rennie and this DePauw offense are looking to get things going at the Rose-Hulman 48-yard line. It's 2nd and 3. 3 wide receivers to Rennie's right as he takes a snap. Rose-Hulman brings some pressure as Rennie steps up. He's going to loft him down the field, and it's picked off again by Rose-Hulman at the 25. It's going to be brought back to the 30, and it's going to be returned all the way back to the 35, but there is a flag on the play. So Gus Bus gets the carry. He has a big hole down the left sideline. It's a foot race down to the 20, down to the 15, runs through a defender, and gets brought down inside the 10. Yeah, Wally, who is a senior and can run it himself, as he throws it to the end zone. He finds Trey Shaw in for the end zone. That's senior to senior, as Trey Shaw from Northview High School gets his first touchdown of the day. So with 4 minutes left to go here in the first quarter, still a 0-0 score, and now it's another 3rd down and long. This has been Rose-Hulman's kryptonite so far on these 3rd down and passing situations. 3 wide receivers set Robertson out of the gun. He gets flushed out of the pocket, rolling to his right, and he throws it over the middle, and it's intercepted by DePauw as the Tigers take it right back inside Rose-Hulman territory, and that's another big... So now 1st down and 10 for this humming Wittenberg offense. Brown out of the gun. He takes a snap and gives it off to Gross again, who's able to twitch his way up for another gain of 5 or 6 yards. Ready things to get kicked off here as Brett Tuttle will be kicking off to the Tigers, and Danny Sheehan and Daniel Roach will be the kickoff returners as we are getting ready to kick things off here. DePauw's in their black throwback jerseys, and Rose-Hulman is in their white away jerseys, as the Rose-Hulman fans are basically packed on the away side, and DePauw fans are still coming in here from the tailgates. As we are underway here in Greencastle, the 2022 football season is underway as Sheehan waits for a fair catch, and DePauw will start at the 25-yard line. So now 3rd down and 7 with 10 minutes left to go here in the second quarter. Still a 0-0 is our score as Robertson takes a snap, and he has pressure coming from DePauw, and they sack him all the way down at the 43-yard line. That was number 91 for DePauw. That was Ben Berger, the big defensive lineman. They're getting the first sack of the season for the Tigers. 2 wide receivers to his left and 1 to his right. On 3rd down, DePauw rushes 3. Just get home at the very end, and it's tipped and intercepted by Dua. He returns it out to the 45, out to the 50, still on his feet, and he gets brought down by Colarusso again. There's now with 15 seconds left, Rennie out of the gun. He's going to throw it up to Jalen Smith, and he makes the grab in the back of the end zone as DePauw tacks on another touchdown. There's another 3rd down and short situation. Let's see who can make a play. As Robertson out of the gun, he's got good protection. He's going to loft on down the sideline. It's almost intercepted by Comer, who nearly pulled a Rogers Cromartie there and intercepted that ball almost at the 20 with his right hand, but it just falls incomplete. That would have been the play of the game right there if he pulled that off. So on 3rd down and 4, Smith Rocks out of the gun. DePauw bringing the heat, and they get to Smith Rocks, and the ball is on the floor, and who's got it? It looks like Oberlin is able to get on the loose ball. That was number 56 of Oberlin, Hunter Wilson, with the presence of mind to jump on it. As Rennie now out of the gun with a 4 wide receiver set and Bumgarner in the backfield. He takes a snap. Quick pass out to the far sideline. He has Trent Veith for the 1st down as he lunges forward close to the 17-yard line and gives DePauw a fresh set of downs. And so now out of the gun, DePauw brings the house beat, throws it wide open to Hurry, who has it down the sideline, down to the 40, all the way down to the 30, stays in bounds. He cuts up inside, down to the 10, down to the 5, touchdown Rose-Hulman. Unbelievable. As now on a 2nd and 2, handoff is to Bumgarner, who cuts upfield to the end zone, and he's in for the touchdown. Following the right side of the offensive line, that was just a huge hole opened up for the Gus Bus, and he took it all the way home for 6. Gus. 2 wide receivers to his right, that is Hurry, and I believe Ty Salui on the right. And he takes a snap. DePauw brings 4. He's got a lot of time in the pocket. He's going to throw it downfield, and he's got a man open. It's picked off by Dane Young. Music to DePauw's ears at this point, as now 2nd and 10, 4 wide receivers set. Jansen's in the backfield. Rentier will do a play-action pass. Nobody open. He's going to step up in the pocket and run it himself. He has some space out to the 40, out to the 50, showing the wheels all the way out to the 35-yard line. Oh, my goodness. and Renteria completely blows the cap off this defense and gets Worcester set up all the way inside DePauw territory in one play.
Man.
Third down and 7-0. DePauw still leads. 3 minutes and 35 seconds left to go in this first quarter. DePauw is looking to stay at the top of the NCAC rankings as they are 3-0 in the conference. Wittenberg trying to get back into the conversation as they are 2-1 in NCAC conference play. Brown out of the gun. Empty backfield, 5 wide receivers set to Bob, brings some heat, and the pass is broken up by Tommy Ryan, and that will force a fourth down. The pass was intended for Dykes that time, but Jalen Cox will get the start over Adam Amos at left guard, so I think they're going to just sort of lightly bring back Adam as he was injured to start the season. But nevertheless, DePauw will get their first drive started off at their own 40-yard line as he brings Cabe Quigley in motion. Play action pass, he has a man wide open that's Fife all the way into Worcester territory and gets brought down at the 40-yard line, and that's Rennie out of the gun, 4th and 1. He's going to hand the ball off to Bumgarner, and he gets wrapped up behind the line, and it's a turnover on downs for DePauw as Rose-Hulman read that play right from the very beginning. Number 34, Peyton Ginswich, was there on the tackle. As now on first down and 10 from the 40-yard line, Rennie out of the gun, Jalen Smith to his left and 2 wide receivers to his right. He fakes the handoff and gives the pass complete out to Evan Bohr, the senior tight end. He has some room out to the 30-yard line, so the senior from Zionsville, Indiana, is able to pick up another first down as a tackle was made by 34 Brandon Hall, but not after a 12 to 13-yard gain. Tough guy to bring down. It took about 3 different DePauw defenders as Robertson out of the gun. He's going to loft on down the right side. It's caught on the play all the way out to the 50 out of bounds. I believe that was Adam Tice Louis. Again, DePauw is very familiar with him as he burned DePauw in their last meeting for 95 yards last year and 2 touchdowns. And that's exactly what we saw last year as he had Dane Young in coverage. He was able to just go right over the top of him. A strong win like that can take the ball in any sort of way, so execution is crucial on this one as the kick is up and good. So great job there by J.D. Sullivan as he is now 7 for 10 on the year. He's able to bang the 22-yard field goal through even into the win. So DePauw can't get the touchdown there with Connect, but they do add on 3 more points, and now their lead has ballooned to 24-0 with about 10 minutes and 36 seconds left to go in the second quarter. So with the wind at Wally's back, he takes a snap after missing 2 games, and Drew Moore gets the carry on first down, the senior running back, and he gets a nice carry following the right side of his offensive line out to the 35-yard line. Good solid gain of 4 yards on first down.
Yeah, good field position. Wally's very mobile. He's one of the more mobile quarterbacks DePauw's seen. With this good field position, I think they're just going to run the ball, especially for this first down that we're going to gain here. And you got Drew Moore and Gus Baumgartner, so it's not that hard of a decision as well.
Second down and 6, 0-0 still our score on DePauw's first offensive drive, and Moore gets the carry again, and he drives forward for another solid gain of 4 yards, and that will bring up a third down and short coming up at the Yeoman 31-yard line. DePauw needs to get to the 29-yard line to get the first down.
And you see Evan Bohr come in to bring in some beef, 3rd and short. You got to be looking at handoff here, maybe an RPO. They also just took Trent out, the sophomore, number 16 wide receiver.
And so 3rd down and 2, twins to the left of Rennie as he gives a handoff to Drew Moore again, who breaks a couple tackles and bursts through up to the 20-yard line. A good physical run there by Drew Moore. That's a guy he's a running back that just arm tackles aren't going to bring him down, and he is able to break right through the defensive line and get into the linebackers and get a nice first down carry.
Yeah, he's got some brute strength, and you love what's going on here. They're switching out Gus and Drew every play to keep him fresh. That's going to be very hard to stop, especially with our upbeat tempo for that defensive line.
And so I made a mistake. Jalen Smith is back in playing, so after missing last week's game, he is back in the lineup as the Gus Bus gets the carry. He bounces it outside, looking for the end zone. He's got it for he just marked short. Wow, he hit the pylon. It looked like he fell into the end zone, but he looks like they're going to mark him down right at the 1-yard line. So that first touchdown of the day will have to wait one more play at least, as DePauw is knocking on the door here with about 7 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in the first quarter, still 0-0.
And you just see absolutely beautiful vision on that. It was supposed to be an inside run. Gus gives a little stiff arm, bounces it out, and then accelerates
Yeah, the running back from Guerin Catholic, he gets the carry. He stumbles into the end zone, and the Tigers are on the board first on their first drive of the day. And the Gus Bus gets another rushing touchdown, and DePauw opens the score up early with all runs and 0 throws on their first offensive drive. Exactly what we wanted to see from DePauw today.
And I love those play calls that Dietz is putting out there. It doesn't overcomplicate. He knows that inside the box we're a better team, and he takes full advantage of it.
And so a difficult snap was received by Mikhail. Good job for him getting it down, and J.D. Sullivan was able to bang it through. And DePauw opens up a 7-0 lead here early here in the first quarter in their last NCAC conference